Good morning, everybody. Yoo-hoo. On my way to Mishicot. It's a gorgeous day. So the trail comes into this little town of Mishicot. It's a beautiful little town. It's got a Dollar General right over there by the trail. And seems just to go through this little park and then across the bridge and back out of town is what it looks like. But it's a tiny little one. I haven't seen a blaze yet, which is kind of funny, but I kind of checked my maps a few times. I'm on the trail. But it's quite a friendly town. Offered some cool water by a family on the edge of town and was just talking to a father and his daughter there by the Dollar General. And amazingly nice people. Hey, all right, Mishicot. You've got a little run through town, through the park, back across the river, through town again. And looks like a little esker or something back here that I get to climb up and over. Good old lakeshore chapter. Kind of coming down the other side here. Maybe this was a drumlin. It wasn't very long and skinny like the eskers, so it's just like your basic drumlin or something. But I don't know, pretty short, but kind of nice. Well, goodbye, Mishicot. That was a tidy little town there. I like that. It was a little hill there in the end. It was kind of nice. So it's not far of a road walk. Just a little bit up here is the East Twin River. I think that's the name of the segment, too. Oh, it's much cooler in here. Thank goodness. All right, this must be the East Twin River. Seems to be moving along pretty nice. Fairly clear. And back there is the DCA. Yeah, this Twin River segment, really short, just a mile or two maybe, tops. But it's a pretty good place to have a DCA and water. That's really, really a good thing. Just look at all this wood. Whew. Yeah, all right, goodbye East Twin River. It was a very short, very nice little break from the road. I'll take those any day. All right, on to the next one. Some road walking, maybe 6-7 miles or something. Tish Mills is next. All right, here's something to note. If you're not careful, it's easy. There's the trail. It's about a 7-mile road walk. So you kind of get into that zone and you got a few hours of sizzling on the roadway walking. I just about walked past it. I kind of thought to myself in my head, like, I think the trail is here, and kind of searched, and I had just come past it. It was kind of right up by this light. And pay attention once in a while. The old hypnosis of road walk can get you. Fortunately, it didn't really get me right now. So this will be Tish Mills. See what we got in here. All right, a ford. Wading would be safer than walking on rocks. It's often true. I think I'm gonna grab some water too. Oh, hello. There. Yeah, I'm still here by this Tish Mill Creek, sitting on this beautiful bench, and creek just flowing on by. It's a wonderful, wonderful little spot just to chill for the afternoon. Quite enjoy it. Tish Mills. They're about 1.5 miles long, maybe 2 miles long or something, and but man, 10 out of 10 in my book. And also, rarely is there a DCA with water so close. The DCA is like just past the vision, I guess. You could, like just out of sight. You might be able to see a little squeak of the box through the trees there, but it's just right next to the water. That doesn't happen very often here on this trail. Look at that, up there on the hill. Why isn't that a beautiful home for the night? Good morning, everybody. On the move again. Exiting Tish Mills. I'll be doing a little road walking this morning. Actually, all morning, I think. Get me up to Kiwani River, I think. Where I'm headed. Just kind of walk through the dainty little town of Tish Mills, unincorporated, and get a little treat on the other side. So many webs and so much dew. That last pair of dryish, greenish socks I put on this morning. And now, yeah, feet are completely soaked. Shorts are soaked. Socks are soaked. Everything's soaked. I still crack a smile. They're the choices we make as a through hiker. This section here goes along the river, little creek flowing through. I would recommend you hike it in the afternoon when it is dry. So I'm just thoroughly soaked. Oh man, to the very end, I think. There's the road, I think, up ahead. Tish Mills, you got me. It's all bright early this morning, getting me soaked just before a hot road walk. Downside is I'm soaked. just before a hot road walk. I guess the bright side is slightly cleaner. Squish, 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 squish. They're dry now. 20 miles of road walk will do that to you. Whew. I just realized it. I'm like a mile or so past, but I just crossed 1,100 miles. 1,100 miles. Oh, man. It just seems silly at this point to pile up some sticks or stones. So, oh well. Most of the time it's like on road walks and stuff. And this, it wasn't. It's here on the Kiwani trails, which is where I'm at now, the Kiwani River. And it's actually fairly pleasant after the road. It runs along with the Anapi State Trail, which is a bike trail. That's what you get, but it's a lot nicer than walking on the roads, and get a little bit of shade now and then too. But I put some miles on today, and I'm cruising. I kind of had it. I was looking a little bit ahead. I had it in my head like, oh, 1,100. I'm gonna make a little spot, and then then I forgot. So now I'm at 11:02 or something like that. So it just seems silly to stop now. Okay, maybe not so silly. Woo! Yeah, all right, I had to. Upon reflection, it occurred to me that some little celebration is in order, because I don't know, I'm not on the road. Woo! I don't know exactly how many left, but not much now. Big old beautiful Kiwani River. These little guys hide quite well. All right. The tallest grandfather clock ever. I don't know, but I think. It's like 6:20. I started this morning just a little before 6. By 6 I was hiking. It's about 6:20. But this big old clock. Oh yeah, the pendulum is swinging. That's 12 hours, my biggest day ever. This is like 35 miles. 35.1, biggest day ever from this bridge right here. And to top it off, the trail goes right by this Harbor Lights Lodge. I called, I got a room there. Life is good. Whew. Oh man, there's some tan lines.